Comedy in the WWE is seen as a horrible thing. For someone, this pretty much means they have fallen under the radar and are nowhere near the main event or taken seriously. It's sometimes a real thing. Real examples like 3MB come to the forefront where talented wrestlers ended up as a comedy act. Except every once in a while, a wrestler comes along who can make it work. That is their niche. They turn into Macklemore and turn chicken poop into chicken salad. The person in question is Santino Marella. This man was funny. So today, I want to take a look at the character that was Santino Marella. It all started in 2007, where an IC title challenge was taking place. Santino Marella was picked out of the crowd, and he was willing to take the challenge on. Bobby Lashley got involved. By the way, shout out Bobby for still wrestling till this day, and Santino got the win. The newbie fan just debuted and became IC champion. Actually, in real life though, my boy Santino had been grinding the indies from 2002 and was getting his big break. He was an ultimate hero in character, but this wouldn't last long as Santino turned heel. Heel Santino is where the real character work began. He impersonated Stone Cold, made fun of Rey Mysterio, and had a relationship with Beth Phoenix and Maria. He was ballin' to say the least. Santino decided to impersonate Stone Cold by wearing a wet shirt and mispronouncing his phrasing. For example, a can of whoop ass was now a can of ass whip. The bottom line were now the bottom lines, and step in a mud hole was now step in a mud pie. For 6 weeks, this continued, and he was gassing Stone Cold one way or another. Stone Cold told the world he was gonna come to Raw, and he delivered. Wow, his music played, and out came Stone Cold. He corrected his phrases and offered an olive branch. Sight? Stone Cold stunned him and gave Maria a beer bath. Well, what did Maria do? It's Stone Cold. It doesn't matter. Look who he was rubbing shoulders with though. The top attraction for a long time. Up next was his run with Glamorella, and it all started when he made a comment about how women belong in the kitchen. There's no place for them besides cooking. It's safe to say Santino woke up and chose violence. He issued an open challenge and she came out. Honestly, every once in a while, these would happen, and this one was quick though. Santino talked about how he was a man, and Beth won. A beautiful relationship came out of this though. She and Santino captured double gold by beating the IC and Women's Champion at SummerSlam. And from here, they were the dynamic couple. They were with each other everywhere, and I guess you know who wore the pants in the relationship. They both did, come on guys. Melina came out to the ring and did her split entrance, while Santino and Beth did commentary for her match. Melina told the Glamazon that she was anything but glamorous, and Santino, sticking up for his girl, responded to Melina. He pretty much said that since she thought she was that because of her split entrance, he proceeded to recreate it at least the best he could. He kept doing goofy things from here up until the last day of his career. From winning the Divas Battle Royal by pretending to be Santino Marella, to making John Cena break character by calling him John Cena, which I talked about in my other video. And the best comedic thing he did in his career, in my opinion, the Cobra. It debuted in a live event when Santino pulled it and John Cena told him to keep it. So he did. This move was silly, but it almost won the World Heavyweight Championship. Santino earned his spot in the Elimination Chamber and was down to the final two. He managed to hit the Cobra and got a near fall. I'm starting to realize, as much as people hate on the world title from like 2010, 2012, around that era, because it was a secondary title, having a title like this that gives superstars an opportunity is really cool. The best sell of this is from JTG. Bro, he sold it like a taser. This move was deadly. You guys know, people with an accent can get away with saying almost anything. Santino wasn't any different. On Raw, in the segment with Sheamus, he invited him to drink some tea. It wasn't the Boston Tea Party, but it was pretty close. This show was in the United Kingdom, and he studied the United Kingdom's culture by watching all things UK, including Mr. Bean. Bro, I used to love Mr. Bean. He and Vladimir sat down. When Sheamus was there, he started talking about why he was so mad. Santino was a master of using his accent to say things about his opponents. Santino was a comedy character, but like I have been talking about, he was really talented and people really loved him. So when he became the man in the Elimination Chamber, people were rooting for him. 2012 was the year of Santino, with an O. He became the #1 contender to the World Championship. My boy The Big Show was the champ at the time, and Booker T wanted an opponent for him. Sheamus wanted a shot, but he had already come up short versus The Big Show. So whom was going to be the #1 contender? You guys guessed it, it was Santino Marella. My boy was celebrating, and then Big Show confronted him. The match was on for later in the night, and the Ginger was helping him get ready for the match. He was teaching him the bro kick. I'm sure everyone was rooting, and Santino injured himself performing the move. In total, Santino Marella was a comedic character, definitely the top comedy actor ever in my opinion, but there were times where his talent brought him along opportunities beyond a comedy character's balance. When he was a heel, it wouldn't have been a bad idea to make him a main eventer, but when he became a babyface, it was the right thing for the kids. Even for the adults, he was just entertaining Channing in 2014. He retired abruptly because of a neck injury, but now he runs a wrestling school and trains the next generation. Honestly, guys, I really enjoyed making this video. What did you like about Santino? Was he funny or not? Let me know in the comments below. Like, subscribe, and share. Do anything to make my channel popping. Peace.